Listen carefully. This part is for you.
What if I told you that having more options actually makes you less free? We've been taught that choice is power, but a growing body of evidence suggests that an overwhelming array of decisions is quietly stealing our peace of mind and even our well-being. Get ready to rethink everything you thought you knew about freedom. You know that feeling? You're standing in the cereal aisle staring at 50 different brands and suddenly you're exhausted. Or you're swiping through endless streaming options, only to spend an hour deciding and then just giving up. This isn't just you. It's a modern paradox we're all facing, where the promise of infinite choices is leading to surprising amounts of frustration and even unhappiness. Forget everything you think you know about freedom and choice. It sounds crazy, but the more options you have, the less satisfied you might actually be. In this video, we're diving deep into the surprising truth about why an abundance of choices can paradoxically trap us and diminish our overall well-being. Here's where it starts to make sense. Our minds weren't built to wrestle with hundreds of micro-decisions every day. Cognitive overload is real. The more options we face, the more our mental energy drains before we even begin. We don't just choose. We compare, predict, imagine, regret, and repeat. Every choice taken is 100 choices rejected, each whispering, "What if I picked that one instead?" Plato warned about inner anarchy, a soul filled with too many competing voices until judgment fades and freedom becomes chaos. Nietzsche didn't preach collecting more options. He called for the creation of values, the courage to say, "This is mine," without waiting for the world's permission. Machiavelli would remind us that indecision is never neutral. Fail to choose, and the world will choose for you. And Bonhoeffer, whose life was a living decision, teaches that character is clarity under confusion, not comfort in endless possibility. Think about how this plays out in daily life. You spend more time searching than living. You're tempted by the best phone, best show, best partner, best career path, and yet the pursuit leaves you emptier. Expectations inflate. Good stops being good enough. And after choosing, regret sneaks in. Maybe there was something better. So you double down just to justify the hunt, overvaluing the choice not because it serves you, but because admitting the cost hurts. And the digital world isn't helping. Infinite scroll, algorithmic temptations, a marketplace of identities, more doors than any human can walk through. We confuse abundance with meaning, novelty with depth, and availability with value. The result? Restlessness, delay, a life paused by 1,000 micro-moments of "I'll decide later." But there's a quieter path, not away from freedom, but toward a better one. Embrace constraints, not as chains, but as riverbanks that give your choices flow and force. Set pre-decisions. Before you enter the forest of options, know your compass. 3 to 5 non-negotiables. Cut the list. Pick 3 options. Decide by a deadline. Respect your attention like it's your life, because it is. Curate your environment. A watch list you crafted, notifications off by default, fewer possessions, more presence. Then the biggest shift. Trade the maximizer's myth for the satisficer's strength. Good enough isn't apathy, it's sovereignty. It's the wisdom to choose what serves your life now, not the ghost of a perfect choice that never arrives. When you stop hunting for the ideal, you make space for meaning. Choice becomes an act of authorship, not anxiety. Picture yourself in front of a sea of doors. The instinct is to open as many as possible. But the door that changes your life isn't the shiniest one. It's the one that, once closed behind you, quiets the noise. Pick one door. Close it. Step forward. Will you make mistakes? Of course. But a mistake on a road you walk is more honest than a perfect plan on a road you never start. The uncomfortable truth is this. Ultimate freedom isn't freedom. It's isolation among infinite maybes. Real freedom is the ability to say, this is enough, for now. To live by a small manifesto you wrote yourself, not by desires rewritten by algorithms every hour. Without that, your soul will always chase the shadow of a better choice, and when you finally touch it, it dissolves. So here's your experiment, today, not tomorrow. Choose one thing you've been postponing. Start the book. Send the email. Make the call. Set a 20-minute timer. Close every other tab, on your screen and in your mind. When the time ends, don't ask what you missed. Ask what began within you. In the end, we don't need more windows. We need one clear window that opens inward. When the world grows quieter, your voice becomes louder. And when you finally hear it, you'll understand. Freedom isn't choosing everything. Freedom is choosing something that's worthy enough to choose you back.